That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2.
The ball.
On the ground to third. And there's one away. And here's the first baseman, J.T. Schwartz. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Swing and a rocket. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Luke Ritter now at the plate.
The third baseman, Luke
Ritter, 28 years old,
Ritter.
and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019.
Heck!
Next
Go,
offering
that's
is
high.
upstairs.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 2-1.
That one fouled off, 2 and 2 now. And a high fly out to center. Makes the catch, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway through the second, Reading ahead in this game, 2-0. On to the next inning. Here's the catcher, Onyx Vega. Chopped out in front of the plate and handles that one. 1 out.
batting it, the designated hitter, Omar De Los Santos.
Next up, the designated hitter, Omar De Los Santos. Making a lot of contact recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak. And that drops in for a strike. 1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece, stays alive. Just misses
That's the
with
ball.
that one. What a take with 2 strikes. Grounder to the left side. Whips it to
That's it
first.
out.
First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw.
Lugo.
Now it's the second baseman, William Lugo. Swing and a foul straight back. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. 2 down and nobody aboard. 0-2, waves at that one. Hitters chasing the slider, and now
0-2.
the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swings through it for the K. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. 9 straight set down here. This broadcast is sponsored by Hack and Slash Landscaping, cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years. Welcome back to Reading, top of the 4th inning
That's
now.
the ball.
Fly ball, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Shortstop, Wyatt Young.
Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Wyatt Young. Fly to left the first time. There's a strike.
Ball high. No, that's up.
The Rumble Ponies, with a 0 in the hit column so far. That catches the zone for a strike.
2-2.
Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. Next up for the Rumble Ponies, Jared Young. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night.
Hiya!
The Rumble Ponies, trailing by 2. Top half of the 4th.
That's a ball. 1-1.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Arnold under it. And that's the end of the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. The Fightin' Phils lead it 2-0. All set for the start of this inning. And here at the plate, Alex Ramirez. Ramirez, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Hey!
And a big swing and a miss. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. 1-2 offering. And there's a ball. Full count now. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. Struck out looking. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Digging in. In at the plate for the Rumble Ponies, JT Schwartz. Swing and a foul straight back. Now here's the 0-2. And that's too hot. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
2-2.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Rumble Ponies, down by a pair. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Battling here, fouls it away. Swing and a miss. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Luke Ritter.
Hey ha! 0-1.
In the air to center, the center fielder under it. And that is out number 3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. The Fightin' Phils out in front, 2-0. Top of the 6th, coming up to the dish for Binghamton, Onyx Vega. And the slider just misses. This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. And with one swing, the crowd is hushed. A solo shot, and they're on the board. It's a 2-1 game. The pitcher tried to own the inner half with a high and tight heater, but he didn't back down. Great job to get the hands in position and flash through the zone for the homer. Foul ball there. The Fightin' Phils leading by 1. And we're in the top half of the 6th. set
Yeah.
down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, William Lugo. Struck out swinging the first time. Tried to
Here you
hold up,
go.
now an appeal to first. Yes, indeed, that's a swing. 0-1 now. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. One out, and the base is empty. The other way. Fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And now the tying run is into scoring position. That was a great two-strike approach in that AB. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's
strikes.
turning that work into in-game success. The
On the
tag
tag,
at third,
he's out.
and he is out. The 1-0 pitch. Late on that
Nice
fastball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike two. He
1-2 is the
reached
count.
back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have,
Red.
couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. Third out, but they cut the deficit to 1 thanks to the solo homer. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up as we approach the bottom of the 6th. Reading ahead in this game, 2-1.
Leading off.
Top of the 7th here,
shortstop,
stepping to the
Wyatt
plate for Binghamton, Wyatt Young. First pitch,
Ball.
and it just misses. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though.
Hee-haw. That's low. That's a ball.
Strike two. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. Just missed. He'll probably get a decent pitch to
Full
hit
count.
in this spot. They know the 3-hole hitter is on deck. On a line. And it's into the gap. The throw in into second base. The tying
Oh,
run is
in
on
there.
with a leadoff double. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise.
now pitching.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Tristan Garnett, trying to strand the runner at second. Schmidt, 8 whiffs over 6 innings in a quality start. I liked a lot of what we saw from him in this one. He put them in a position to win, and they took advantage. Bryce Schmidt with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over him. It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Portland's. Welcome back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Bryce Schmidt. Keep an eye on this as the game goes on. A lot of that strikeout ability comes from his excellent fastball. He spots it well around the zone, and when it's got some late life going, he can really pile up the punch-outs. He'll have to work to limit the pitch count, though, since strikeout pitchers aren't always the most efficient. The center fielder leading things off and takes a strike. Popped up. The shortstop settles under it. One away. So digging in, Alan Castro. Downstairs. One out and the base is empty.
Hey.
1-1 pitch fouled away. Swings through it for the K. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Changeup on the corner at the knees.
Ball.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The fastball's working, and I'd expect a steady diet of heaters until they show they can hit it. Gets a piece, stays alive. And now the 1-2. Next
Ball
one
2.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. And it misses. And that's ball 3. What a take with 2 strikes. This one in the air to right. It's back. Makes the play. That is out number 3. We go on to inning number 2. The fight. Bottom half of inning number 2. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Blaze Jordan. Up and in. Ball 1. Jordan measures 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2020. Fouled off down the right side. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Fair ball! Here comes the throw. Not in time, he's safe. And it's 2nd and 3rd with nobody out. You'll take a hit no matter how it comes. Still raises the batting average. So frustrating for the pitcher. Executed well, jammed the hitter, but he still managed to muscle a knock to the outfield. Great hitting. That's a slider for a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. Jordan at 3rd, Hickey at 2nd, no outs. That one 95 miles an hour, but missed up top. 2-2. In this spot, he's probably hunting. This pitch popped up. Arnold. There's one down. Couple of runners in scoring position, and he wasn't able to square one up. That's a tough break. Next up, the designated hitter, Mark Colt. Ground ball to short. 2 out.
That's an out.
Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Abram Liendo.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing, soft line drive. Play made, that ends the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Heading on now to the top of the third. The Fightin' Phils lead it 2-1. All set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Yoelis Cespedes. Fly ball, right field, Walton. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 38.
Back to the top of the order here. Here's the center fielder, number 38. 0 for 1 so far. That's a beautifully executed slider breaking in. It had enough movement to stay out of the middle of the plate and still found the zone for the strike.
0-2.
A laser into the outfield. Makes the grab for the second out. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Alan Castro. Went down on strikes the first time through.
Hey. 0-1.
Strike 2. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Got the batter swinging. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack&Slash Landscaping today. Back here in Portland, bottom of the 4th.
No. Up, ball.
Puts this one in the air down the line. And it's caught for the out. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Blaze Jordan. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon.
No balls, 1 strike.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off left side. 1 out and the base is empty. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Arnold settles under this one. And now 2 away. Nice high fastball to get the pop out. Hitter looked like he was right on it, but that late velocity and hop got him swinging underneath it. Easy out for this defense. He placed that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it. 1-0 pitch.
Hard ball. 1-1.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. Comes up empty, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the righty fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down and nobody aboard. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. That keeps the inning going. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. McDonough takes a ball standing in for the second time. That one is smoked, right field. This ball's carrying. Snags it on the warning track. 1 left on base, and this remains a 3-1 game. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Sea Dogs batting. pitch
No,
misses
inside.
inside, and that's ball one. Well, if you're here at the game, you're in Maine, so you at least have to try the lobster roll, right? It would be rude not to, quite frankly. Get yours at the concession stand. Now one out. Here's the third baseman, Abram Liendo. Grounded out the first time up.
Ahoy! 0-1. Ball. No, that's in.
Called strike right there.
1-2.
Popped up. Arroyo. And a couple of quick outs. Now a chance for Yoelis Cespedes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's in a hittable spot, it could go a long way.
Ball. No.
That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. The fightin' Phils, up by 2. Bottom half of the 5th.
No. 2 balls. 1 strike.
There's a strike. Swing and a high fly to left. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're through 5 innings. The fightin' Phils, out front, 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, the center fielder, number 38. Fouled off to the right. On 0-1, the delivery. Ground ball to third. What a stop! Fires to first. In time, out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alan.
So up next, Alan Castro, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle, Arroyo. 2 gone.
Out.
And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
Ball 1.
To third, Arnold. There with plenty of time, inning over. Offense held in check here. 7th inning up next. Reading with the lead, 3-1. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Blaze Jordan. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Now at the plate, Nathan Hickey. Fly ball to left, down the line. And that drops foul. Tying run waits at the plate.
1-2.
If you've got good instincts and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. Wasn't able to advance that time. The center fielder gets there under it, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 15, Tyler.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Bryce Schmidt departs. Great performance on the mound in this one, pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New pitcher coming on, Jose Ruiz. Schmidt pitched into the 7th and gave up 1 earned run. You can bet the rest of the team will give him some props for how he went out there and battled for him. That's a great way to help your team come out on top. Bryce Schmidt, a promising prospect just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Harrisburg Senators and the Reading Fightin' Phils. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Bryce Schmidt. On the bump in this one, he's one of the highest ranked pitching prospects in the minors. It should be a real treat to see him in action today. All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Elijah Green.
Elijah Green.
And that's how this game gets started.
ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes the 1-1. Rips that to right. There's one down. And here's the first baseman. Didn't play in last night's game. Had a little breather.
Loma Vida.
Foul ball there. In the air to center, the center fielder drifts towards it, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Kevin Made getting ready to hit. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one.
No, that's a ball. Hey! 1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly to left. Brings it in for the out. Midway in the first. If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design, proud sponsors of this broadcast.
Ah!
Top half of inning number 2 from
No
Reading.
balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, TJ White. On fire at the dish lately. 7 hits so far in the series. On a line for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Yohandy Morales, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And the count 1-2. That one
2-2.
missed. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. That wasn't an overpowering fastball, just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location. More than one way to get a strikeout. Brady Lindsley stands in now and watches strike 1. White leading off first with 2 away. This one in the air, center field. The center fielder gets under it, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. Reading ahead in this game, 1-0. We move on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Schnell.
Nick Schnell.
Ball, no.
He placed that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it.
Ha! 1 ball, 1 strike.
This one is in there, and it's 1-2. Fly ball down the line. That will drop foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Philip Glasser. That catches the zone for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag. First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg, Elijah Green, 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Struck the batter out without a swing. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. Reading with the lead, 1-0. On to the fourth. Stepping in, the first baseman.
The first baseman, Caleb Lomavita.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1.
Hey!
Fights it off, we'll see another. Fly ball, right field, on the way over. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3.
So digging in, Kevin Made. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The fightin' Phils, up by a run. Top half of the fourth. That one finds the zone. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, right field. Coming in on it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jackson Clough.
Now the third baseman, Jackson Clough, went deep in last night's ball game. First pitch misses, ball 1.
1-0. Ball.
This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. That's
Ball
off
3.
the mark. And that's ball 3. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. That
Take your base.
just
Ball
missed.
4.
Walked the batter on 4 pitches. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone.
TJ
Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, TJ White. 1 of 4 with a
Ball.
double in yesterday's game.
1 ball, no strikes. High.
Ripped on the ground to second. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors. We're in the top half of the 5th. And now the DH, Yohandy Morales.
Ball.
Morales goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
1-1.
Now a fly ball to right center, on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And here at the plate, Brady Lindsley, 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Ball 1 there. Gets the call, and the count 1-1. Clearly he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Right through there for a strike. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. The Senators, trailing by 1. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What a great 2-strike pitch. But somehow he laid off it. On the ground, and that's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the right fielder, Nick Schnell. And he has struggled this year.
B-Ride. 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty.
2.
What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching.
Ball,
That one
no.
close, ruled a ball. Grounder to short. Play made. That
That's
ends
out.
the inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. The Fightin' Phils lead it 1-0. Top of the 6th, digging in for the Senators,
The
Philip
second
Glasser.
baseman, Philip Glasser.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball.
What a filthy
One strike.
splitter he has. That thing dropped like it was filled with iron and there was a magnet in front of home plate. Swings through it. 2 straight
No
swings to
ball.
start
2
this
strikes.
AB, and he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whiff. Next
Ball.
one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
No,
that
that's a ball.
just misses. Pitch
That's a
misses
ball.
there, and that's ball 3.
Full count.
Goes down
Hey!
swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. The lineup
Now
flips
batting,
over.
the center
Next to hit
fielder,
for the Senators, Elijah Green.
Green.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last
Ball
time.
1.
Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance.
No, down.
Ground ball, right side. Will do it alone.
Out.
2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first
Caleb
baseman.
Lomavita.
And that one fouled off. 2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch is in there.
Hey!
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Out to short. Sends it to first.
Out.
with room to spare, and that's the inning. So another good inning on the mound.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound. Devin Sweet has some nasty breaking stuff.
Sweet.
Schmidt fired 6 shutout innings on the hill. Not the most dominant effort on the mound, but he strung together some good innings, which helped them get the win. That's good enough for sure. Happy to welcome you to Green Valley Stadium. Time for some AAA baseball in the International League. It's the Worcester Red Sox taking on the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. One of the stories today, fresh off the bus, we've got a highly touted pitcher making his AAA debut. All eyes will be on him as he takes the bump. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Bryce Schmidt. Here's the scouting report. Opposing batters have struggled against him this year, batting under 200. Think about this. From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 Major League starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200. Only 5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective it makes him to keep that batting average against down. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Tyler McDonough in the box with one away, looks at ball 1. Takes a strike. 1 out and the base is empty. Fouled off to the right. That's towards center. Sang has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Romy Gonzalez will hit next. Blooper to right. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Verdugo. Play made, that ends the inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Large Lad with their new Absolute Unit Burger, recommended against by 4 out of 5 cardiologists. Top half the second from Allentown. Campbell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old, and he was a 5th round pick in 2023. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Close, but ruled a ball. Looks like he's pretty vocal with the plate ump after that was called a ball. Not sure that's going to work out in his favor, though. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Alex Pinellas digs in now. That one fouled off. No score here in the second inning. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Puts this one in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Now here's the 0-2. Fly ball out to center. And now 2 down. Next to hit for the Red Sox, Carson Simas came into the game on defense. First trip to the plate here. Swing and a miss. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. The pitcher challenged him with a good fastball, and he wasn't equal to it. Just outside. That slider froze him a bit. He was lucky it just missed outside. To the right side, Verdugo. There with plenty of time, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We go to the on to the next inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Here's a pop-up. Stubbs under it. And there's one down.
Batting it, the first baseman, number 33, Tyler.
And here's the first baseman,
Miller.
Tyler Miller.
Aye. 0-1.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
So
Batting
2 down now. And here at the plate, Sebi Zavala.
All one's the count.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Top of the third, no score. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2. Welcome back to Allentown. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Leading off, Corey Rozier.
0-1. One and one.
And that one fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. 1-2 now. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Line drive. Dunks one into left. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Now at the plate, Tyler McDonough. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Foul ball there. Ball is in the dirt. It gets away. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. And that's ripped to left. There's one down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Gonzalez takes a ball, standing in for the second time. And the runner takes off for third. Base hit, coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Now batting.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. One gone and a runner on at first. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Christian Campbell. On the ground to second, might be two. Two down.
Got him.
Here's the third baseman, Alex Pinellas, looking for better results than last night, an 0-for-4 line in the loss. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position.
That's out.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Payoff pitch. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Here it comes. On the ground, right side, Verdugo. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left aboard. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Woo Sox lead it 1-0. We're in the top half of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Carson Simas. Simas, 23 years old, and he's usually a left fielder, but today he's patrolling center. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next one just
that
misses.
ball went out.
1-2 the count. What a take with 2 strikes. Fly ball, left field, Wilson, under it. 1 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side.
Ball.
1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. He placed that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it. Two. That one is foul. We'll see another. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one carrying. On the warning track and hauls it in.
The first baseman, number 33.
Digging in now for the Red Sox, Tyler Miller. 0-for-1 so far. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Right through there for a strike. Set down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. Top of the 6th, and here's the catcher, Seby Zavala. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. Struck out swinging. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Back to the top of the order here. Corey Rozier, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Line drive. Dunks one into left. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. McDonough, in the box again, takes a strike. Grounded to third, could be 2. 1 at second.
Out.
Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up as we approach the bottom of the 6th. The Iron Pigs out in front, 3-1. Top of the 7th here, and now the DH, Romy Gonzalez. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. And there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman.
Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Christian Campbell.
Ball 1. 1-0.
And swing and a miss.
I got a ball.
The Iron Pigs up by 2. Here in the top half of the 7th. Swing and a ball crushed left field. This one's back there. Snags it on the warning track.
Now batting.
And now it's going to be Alex Pinellas. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. That's great discipline laying off that breaking ball coming in. So tough to recognize if it'll be in the zone or not. 1-1 pitch now. Now a check
Ball
swing,
2.
held up. No appeal here. That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Battling here, fouls it away. Gets a piece, stays alive. Out to center. Sang. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Time to stretch. The Iron Pigs lead it, 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Max Lazar, charged with hanging on to this lead. Your final score in this game, 5-4, a 1-run. Bryce Schmidt on the hill for this one. Fresh off a stellar string of outings, all eyes are focused on the... Ready to go. Here's a speed threat, Corey Rozier. And that's how this game gets started.
No balls. One strike.
In for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-1.
Next
Ball.
offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bounce to the right. 2 gone.
Out.
Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Romy Gonzalez.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball.
2 outs,
no
base is
strike.
empty.
Hurt. 1-1.
Just
Ball 2.
missed. That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Into center. That gets down for a hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Tyler Miller digs in now. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. An absolute rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming off the bat was impressive. He can feel very good about that dinger. The batter now, Alex Pinellas. And it's down, a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Nathan Hickey getting ready to hit. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. To the right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. But 2 runs. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Top half the second from Allentown. Steps on first for the out. Jostingson Garcia in the box with 1 away. Looks at ball 1.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out and the base is empty. Here's a fly to left. Mercado.
I got it.
2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 9, Miguel.
Here's the center fielder, Miguel Blaise. Ground ball to second base. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Nothing doing here. On to the next inning. Here's the left fielder, Corey Rozier. Lays down a bunt. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. So up next, Marcelo Meyer. Rolled out to second in the first AB. Meyer goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting second in the lineup, a former first rounder back in 2021. Foul ball there. Nobody out and a runner at first. Strike 3. This pitcher doesn't care where you got drafted. Sit down. Romy Gonzalez now at the plate, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. With the speedy runner at first and a hitter with good wheels too, the infielders know they need a hard-hit grounder if they're going to turn 2.
0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Battling here, fouls it away. That one just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Tyler Miller will hit next. He's already homered in this ballgame. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Rozier leading off first with 2 away. A little out front there, swings through it. Even knowing that he
No
homered
ball.
earlier
2
in this
strikes.
one, the pitcher's attacking in this
Ball.
at-bat. He's confident, and evaluators love to see that. Popped up. And that is out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the top of the 4th inning with the Woo Sox at the dish. Alex Pinellas digs in now. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a pop-up. Miller. 1 away. And here's the catcher, Nathan Hickey. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Swings through it. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this. Got him. Now 2 out. Jostingson Garcia getting ready to hit. That's some great arm action
No
from
ball.
him to sell
1
the
strike.
changeup.
Ball.
Hickey leads off of first with 2 out. Comes up empty, strike 2.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. Worcester with the lead, 2-1. All set for the start of this inning, and now the center fielder, Miguel Blaze.
Blaze.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. No.
And it's strike 2. What a filthy splitter
1
he
ball,
has.
2
That thing
strikes.
dropped like it was filled with iron and there was a magnet in front of home plate. Verdugo tosses to first,
Out.
and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Back to the top of the order here. Corey Rozier now at the plate, 1 for 2. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit.
Ball 1.
Gets under it, pops it up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Romy Gonzalez. Singled and scored back in the first. 1 for 2 so far. Next pitch, in for a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And next, the cleanup hitter, Tyler Miller.
No,
He's
that's
already
too
gone
high.
yard in this game.
Hey-ha.
Good pitching there, putting it a bit
1-1.
up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Edge of the zone for a strike. The hitter's probably feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice,
Hey.
got the hitter looking for the strikeout, and that
Now pitching.
we're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose Cuas, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Schmidt went 5 innings on the mound in this start. Honestly, he was Bryce Schmidt, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. And we are underway. Next one's popped in the air into right, on the move. Puts it away for the out. Stepping in, Joey Loperfido. Bunting for a hit. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Orelvis Martinez will hit next. 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss.
Ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball left side. Play made, that ends the inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. The Bison's at the plate here in the second inning.
Ball 1. No, that's a ball. Whew. 2-1.
Two and two now. Struck the batter out without a swing. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. So digging in, Javon Ward. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Second inning, no score thus far. And very quickly, it's 0-2 to the DH. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Takes it to the bag at first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
Digging in for the Bisons, Jacob Wetzel.
Up.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. Strike 2.
0-2.
Set down looking. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. We move on to the third inning. Stepping to the plate for Buffalo, Michael Turconi. Foul ball there. This one is labeled. That one's back there. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 0-2, rocks and fires. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Josh Kasevich.
Yes.
1 out and the base is empty. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. 2 straight pitches down in the zone to get ahead. Now he can attack the rest of this AB in a lot of ways. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. Heineman measures 5'10", hitting in the 9 spot today, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2012.
No.
Close one, but doesn't get the call. Swing and a miss, nice changeup.
1-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. What a take with 2 strikes. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. Fly ball to right. And that'll do it. 9 straight set down here. Top of the 4th inning with the Bisons at the dish. That one fouled off. Next one's popped in the air into right, Lantigua. And a quick out number 1. Now the left fielder, Joey Loperfido, 0 for 1. Swing, high fly down the right field line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, Orelvis Martinez. Grounded out the first time up. And the slider just misses. That one ripped, but foul. Strike on the inside corner. Got it. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Buffalo, Damiano Palmigiani. Now a pop-up on the infield.
I got it.
And makes the catch. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. Javon Ward, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball to second base. Lantigua. That's out number 2. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The Bisons with a 0 in the hit column so far. And a strike in there. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. That's a strikeout looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. The Iron Pigs lead it 2-0. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Turconi. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Bounces this one to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. After 3 straight fouls, he has to feel like he's getting closer to squaring one up. Set down on strikes. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's the shortstop, Josh Kasevich. Struck out swinging the first time. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. On the ground to third, throws to first. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Next up for the Bisons, Tyler Heineman. Ground ball to second. In plenty of time to first. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Perfection through 6 innings. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Miles Straw.
Up.
Comes up empty, strike 2. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Here's a pop-up. Stubbs under it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Joey Loperfido. And that drops in for a strike.
That's a ball.
The Bisons held hitless so far in the game. And the count 1-2. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. That one back there, hits the fence. In at second with a one-out double. That disappointed sigh you just heard from the press box really shows how well he was doing in this one. Even with the perfect game bid over, this has been a tremendous performance on the mound. Now we'll see what he has left in the tank. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. 1 out and 2 on. And here's the first baseman, Damiano Palmigiani. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Hey!
Swing and a miss. In this spot, he knows he has to execute. Looking for either a strikeout towards first. There's one.
He's out.
But no throw to first, just holds on to it. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Bryce Schmidt, done for the night. Great performance on the mound in this one, pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Joel Kuhnel. Bryce Schmidt coming off his first. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Livan Soto. That one finds the zone. Comes up empty, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, the fastball runs back over the inside corner. A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain the batter taking strike 3 called here. Emmanuel Rivera, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Snags it for the 2nd out. Ramon Urias will hit next. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. Ripped to third and caught. That retires the side on an excellent defensive play at first. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. On to the bottom of the 2nd. Coming up now to the dish for Norfolk, Jackson Holliday. That one fouled off. Bunting for a hit. Safe at first as they can't make the play. When he comes to the plate, you always have to be on guard for the bunt attempt. That was well executed, and once he got that speed going, it was all over. Now, Samuel Basayo. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. That's gotta feel good, and they take the lead. It's 2-0. Next up for the Tides, Hudson Haskin. Too much swing and miss at the plate recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Nobody on, nobody out, 2 runs scored already in the inning. Bottom half of the second inning, now 1-1. That's a pitch that could have gone either way. Good job by the pitcher to accept the plate umpire's call politely. That may pay off for him down the line. Here's the 1-2 offering.
2-2 the count.
Grounder to second. Throw to first in time. With that kind of downward action on the slider, you're going to get a lot of grounders just like that. Hard to lift it. And now the first baseman, T.T. Bowens. Ground ball to third, Kennedy. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, Dylan Carlson.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Dylan Carlson. 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game. And that's outside. 2 outs, bases empty. Hammered for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Jordan Adams digs in now. And that one fouled off. On the ground to the right side. Gloves it. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We've played 2 innings. The Tides lead it 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Livan Soto. Soto, 24 years old, and he's been on a great run at the plate, hitting better than .325 in his last 10 games. To the right side. A dive, nice stop. Throw from the knees, and that is a great play for the out. Had to dive just to stop it, then gathered it in and fired over from one knee. That's a tough play, but he was so smooth doing it. That is great work. Emmanuel Rivera, getting ready to hit, went deep in last night's ball game.
Ball inside.
1 out and the base is empty. Hit weakly on the ground. Lantigua. Play is made, 2 out. And now the DH, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey!
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. This one is labeled. And that is a foul ball. Line drive and a base hit.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman.
So a man on. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. This one smoked out to left. And that's the end of the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. End of 3. Norfolk ahead in this game, 2-0. Welcome back. The Tides at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The catcher, Samuel Basallo.
Up the middle. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder,
and here at the plate,
33,
Hudson Haskin. Grounded out the first time up.
Haskin.
Fouled off down the right side. Late on that fastball. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe going to have to fight 1 or 2 off. Makes the grab. There's 2 gone.
The first baseman,
One of those
number
plays
6,
that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit.
1-0.
Sometimes that's how it goes. Bo wins. The next to hit takes ball 1. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. Got it. So they make short work of them there. We've played 4 full. The Tide's out in front, 2-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Tide's batting.
The left fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
Next one's fouled back. So now 1-2. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That's down. 1 hop's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Jordan Adams, the next to hit. 0 for 1.
0-1's the count.
On 0-1, the delivery. Chases a high fastball there. I'm sure he wanted a fastball there, but you can't be swinging at ones that are that high. Might be time to tighten it up. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout and 1 away now. Back to the top of the order here. And now the shortstop, Livan Soto. Oh, great stop. And the throw. Nicely done for the out. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Emmanuel Rivera. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. Two away, runners at first and third. Digging in for the Tides, Ramon Urias. Swing lifted to left field. And that'll wrap this inning up. 2 left on base. They lead it 2-1. It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Lifted in the air to right center. Sang in position. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Samuel Basallo.
Coming up now to the dish for Norfolk, Samuel Basallo. And he hit a 2-run homer back in the 2nd inning to provide a lift for this lineup. Basallo measures 6'4", only 20 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Down 0-2, swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out. 2 gone. Looks like he doesn't want to hand the ball off to the bullpen just yet. Impressive work. And now the right fielder, Hudson Haskin. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. That keeps the inning going. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a steal. It doesn't matter how fast you are. You have to get a good jump to earn a steal off a catcher with this kind of arm. Nice job to time the break from first, and it paid off with the stolen base. There in plenty of time ends the inning. 1 runner left on base, but they still lead it 2-1. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Dylan Carlson. 0-1. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Takes it in for the out. Next up for the Tides, Jordan Adams. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Fastball for a strike. 2 straight strikes low in the zone, and it's 0-2. Batter has to be able to lay off something off speed down in the dirt, because that could be what's coming. 2 down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. Livan Soto will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. On the ground, right side. Play made, that ends the inning. So they go quietly here. We're headed to the 8th.
Now pitching for Lehigh Valley.
So they turn things over to the righty, Joel Kuhnel. And walks have been an issue at times this season, so we'll see what kind of command we get today on the mound. Schmidt. Bryce Schmidt with undeniable talent and heart, but it's been a tough stretch recently for him. He's looking for a bounce-back game today. It's the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Buffalo Bisons. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Here's the center fielder, Stuart Baroa. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Digging in, Joey Loperfido.
Strike! Woo!
On the ground, and foul ball. Now here's the 0-2. Got the batter swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the third baseman, Orelvis Martinez. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out. Just missed. Runner at first, one away. And the slider just misses. Clips the corner. Strike one.
3-1.
And ball four. Two aboard. Stepping to the plate for Buffalo, Arjun Nimala. Struggling in the clutch lately, hitting beneath the Mendoza line with teammates in scoring position this month. Next pitch, in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strike.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And the pitch. Out to center. Sang on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Next up for the Bisons, Javon Ward. Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. Baroa at second, Martinez at first, 2 out. That's an outstanding splitter he features. When he tunnels it with his fastball like that, it puts batters in conflict, and that gives the edge to the pitcher. On the ground to the right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. No throw. And the batter reaches safely. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Bit risky from the pitcher with that inside breaking ball to the opposite-handed hitter. A lot of time to see the spin and get the hands inside to hammer it like that. Next to hit, Philip Clark makes the grab as they escape the bases-loaded jam. So they leave the bases loaded. We've played 1 inning, no score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Coming up to the dish for Buffalo, Josh Rivera. Right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Set down looking. And quickly 1 away in the second inning. Next up, the designated hitter, Alan Roden. Fly to left. Mercado. Out number 2.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Jacob.
And here at the plate, Jacob Wetzel. In the air to left. Fair ball.
Now batting, center fielder.
The lineup flips over. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Stuart Baroa. 1-for-1, led off the bottom of the first with a single. Wetzel leading off first with 2 away. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 2 innings. All set for the bottom of the third. Digging in for the Bisons, Joey Loperfido. That's a beautifully executed slider breaking in. It had enough movement to stay out of the middle of the plate and still found the zone for the strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Stepping to the plate for Buffalo, Orelvis Martinez. Reached on a walk the first time.
Whoa.
1 out and the base is empty. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns for second. Here's the throw. Not gonna get him, he's in there. Next up, Arjun Nimala. Late swing, fouled it off. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there are 2 outs. Javon Ward digs in now. Reached on an infield single the first time. Foul ball there. Line drive for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Runner scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Philip Clark will hit next. And they say he went. Clark, the number 6 hitter in today's lineup, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2019. Bro. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 3 innings in the books in this one. Buffalo ahead in this game, 1-0. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. Back here in Buffalo, bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Fly ball to right. The right fielder moving under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alan.
Next up for the Bisons, Alan Roden. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike. Up.
And the count 1-2. Moving through the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. And goes down on strikes. And there are 2 down. So digging in, Jacob Wetzel. 1-for-1 with a single so far.
Wetzel.
Strike 1.
Strike 2. Two outs and nobody aboard. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down and nobody aboard. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 2-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Ground ball, right side. Play made, that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, a solo home run. We've played 4 full. The Bisons lead it 2-0. Bottom of the 5th here in Buffalo. And now the first baseman, Joey Loperfido.
Ball.
And the leadoff hitter aboard. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Martinez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Strike! Woo! 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1.
Rolls away a little bit. That one fouled off, 2-2 now. Loperfido on at first with nobody out. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And now, Arjun Nimala.
The shortstop, Arjun Nimala.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. There's a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Now, Javon Ward. And that's outside. Next one's fouled back. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. That ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Max Lazar. Will get to work on holding this lead. Schmidt tossed 5 innings and whiffed 9. You can bet the rest of the team will. Bryce Schmidt, struggling of late, but the talented young prospect is set for a breakout performance. His team could certainly use it today. It's the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders taking on the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab in this one, Bryce Schmidt. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. Here's the left fielder, Elijah Dunham. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. At the plate, Duke Ellis.
Hey! 0-1. Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out and the base is empty. Struck out swinging. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. So up next, Pablo Reyes. Homered last night, added another hit as well. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Taylor should have this one. Leaps at the wall. Got it! End of a half inning of play. No score. The Rail Riders at the plate in the second inning. Dominic Smith getting ready to hit.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Chopper back up the middle. Arroyo. That's the first out. And now the center fielder, Spencer Jones, looking for better results than last night, an 0-for-4 line in the loss. Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. Fouled off left side. Here's the 1-1. Bounces this one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Next is the designated hitter, Grant Richardson. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. Bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. So it's no run. All set for the start of this inning. Digging in for the Rail Riders, Oswald Peraza. Peraza, 24 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela.
Aye!
That clips the corner. Got the batter looking for the K. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. And congratulations to him on his 50th AAA strikeout. Always nice to get a milestone like that under your belt. Next to hit, the catcher, number 48. Back to the mound, and it hits the pitcher. The throw is still in time, so a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Now, Braden Shoemate. On fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Line drive for a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Duke Ellis. Struck out swinging the first time. Swing and a drive. That one's back there. Can't get to it. It drops into the corner. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's 2-0. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pitcher brought the challenge pitch, a heater right down the pipe, and he was definitely geared up for it. 2 down and a runner at second base. Next up, Pablo Reyes. 0 for 1 with a flyout. We're here in the top half of the third. Runner at second, 2 down. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Runner at second, 2 down. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Pulls it down. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. Scranton Wilkes-Barre ahead in this game, 2-0. Top of inning number 4 with the Rail Riders at the dish.
Baseman number 22, Dominic Smith.
Hey!
Looper into right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Spencer Jones. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Ground ball left side. Dive, got it! The feed for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Nice Brooks Robinson impression on that play. Dives to the left, stabs it, then gets up and makes the throw over to first. Outstanding. And that's a base hit. Lead runners around second, throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. One out and 2 on. Oswald Peraza will hit next. First at bat was a strikeout.
Hey!
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play, and they lead by 4. Man at first with 1 gone. The catcher, the next to hit. 0 for 1. This one in the air to right. Crawford on the move. Reaches, but can't haul it in. The throw to third, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Braden
Shoemate digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single. And a run scored so far.
Ah. 0-1.
Now a fly ball to right center. Going back pretty deep.
2-2-2.
Tracks it down for the out. Runner tagging, heading for home. In to score from third. It's a 5-0 ball game. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Attacking the zone in this first inning, but the hitters haven't been fooled because too many strikes have leaked over the middle of the plate. Already 3 runs have scored this inning. Top half of the 4th. Soft contact in the air, there with plenty of time. Inning over. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 1 left aboard. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Rail Riders lead it. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning, Jose Cuas. I'd expect the defense to be on their toes. He tends to pitch to contact, not as many strikeouts as a lot of relievers. Schmidt got knocked around a bit and couldn't make it through 5. I'm sure there are moments in this start he'd like a mulligan on, but that's part of